Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Software History. I'm your host for the week, Dan Regester, joined as always by Robert Fox.
How's it going?
And let me be the first to wish you Happy Father's Day, Rob.
Oh, I was wondering if you were going to do that or not.
Mm-hmm. Let me be the first on this Monday morning, the day after, to wish everyone out there that listens to the show Happy Father's Day.
Yeah.
If you have kids, if you're like myself, you're a dog dad.
No.
Well, for now. We don't know how much longer Chase has
Oh, my God.
as he sips on the water.
Well, you're still a father if you lose your child.
I kind of revoked the card.
Oh, you pull it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any parent that loses a child, not a parent.
Oh, boy. If there's any listeners out there who have
Listen, we're
suffered
trying to
that
grow.
unimaginable loss.
We have to say controversial shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Although we cursed in the first minute, I think we're boned now on YouTube.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Just beep it. Just beep it all.
I'm not going to beep anything.
All right.
We keep it raw. We keep it unfiltered.
We tell it like it is. And by like it is, I mean just anything that'll get us attention.
We are shameless, but we're not shameless enough.
No, that's the problem. We really have too big of an angel on our shoulders.
We're too lukewarm with our takes.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, let's spice it up. Let's get in there with the cayenne pepper. Let's get in there with
What do you got for me today?
the paprika.
Got something spicy today?
Got something spicy
You got
with
spicy takes today?
some of the most heartwarming father-son relationships in human history. Got 3 specifically, and it's kind of a grab bag.
Okay, I like a grab bag up. Something tells me they're not going to be heartwarming, but
Well, it's in the eye of the beholder.
I hope it's random too. You're like Jedediah Smith and his son Robert Smith. You've never heard of them. They're not famous. He just molested the shit out of them for 15 years.
No, you have to have some type of fame.
Okay.
It's not a newspaper from the 1800s.
Okay.
Rebecca Smith lost her husband and has been a whore ever since.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Look at it. The papers in the 1800s, they're fun reads. They tell you the addresses, the full names.
Yeah.
And they get
This is
fast and loose with the facts.
This is where you can find that harlot. Right there.
Today we're going to start with Frederick William I of Prussia.
Of course. If I hear Frederick and its history, I'm just like, Prussia.
This is the father of one Frederick the Great.
And this was a bad relationship?
Mm-hmm.
Look what he got out of him.
Mm-hmm. Pressure makes diamonds. That's my whole argument here. He was a hard ass, but
Yeah.
it worked out.
I mean, apparently, most of my knowledge of Alexander the Great comes from the excellent Oliver Stone movie. But, Philip of Macedon, apparently kind of a dick to Alexander.
Pushed him to be great.
Alexander the who?
Would have been Alexander the just okay without his dad.
Yeah, like maybe he conquers like the rest of Greece and nothing else or some bullshit like that.
Forgettable. Nobody remembers that.
Nobody's
Nobody's searching for that tomb.
Yep.
But Frederick William I was dubbed the Soldier King and was known for his violent temper while he ruled Brandenburg and Prussia with absolute authority.
Yeah, this is one thing I think that I've talked about this before because it kind of cropped up in World War I, and that's kind of what made the Germans sort of seem like the bad guys. I mean, everyone was an asshole in World War I, as far as I'm concerned. But
just a lot of bad cousins.
Prussians and then later Germans, because Prussia was sort of the dominant force of the new German Empire, whatever you want to call it. I guess it was Imperial Germany back then. Prussians are hard asses. Always have been.
I guess technically, what is your idea of modern day Prussia?
What do you mean?
Who are the Prussians of the world right now?
Certain Germans, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, the subsect are going to carve out. I just need specific parts of Germany.
I mean, that was part of Germany. Prussia was the
largest.
largest.
But where did it kind of trickle down to?
What do you mean?
What towns?
I don't remember what fucking... I think, did they have Berlin? Did Prussia have Berlin?
But would you say a Berlin German right now is a current representation of what Prussia was?
Man, I feel like World War II really neutered those guys.
What's the population like in Dresden?
Yeah, Berlin was the Prussian capital. I was pretty sure about that. Dresden, was not in Prussia.
Again, it has nothing to do geographically.
Okay.
I'm saying just where did that Prussian state of mind go?
That's a good question. I don't know. I think it's gone. I think we beat it out of them.
The French too.
Yeah. But I mean, World War II really you got to remember how psychotic Germans and Japanese were until the end of World War II. Like they were we neutered them so badly.
Well, the Russians, let's give them their flowers. They went into Berlin and they might have just totally wiped it out themselves.
They did some things.
They did a lot.
Yeah. I think that's why German...
I'll give you credit for Stalingrad, but you got to own up to what you did in Berlin after the war was essentially over.
Fuck Berlin. All the way to Berlin.
Yeah.
They were doing it in like Poland and shit. The Poles were like, yay! Oh! Like immediately.
Poland's never been better.
Now.
Many say Poland's the next superpower.
Don't know if I go that far, but...
I don't know what kind of natural resources they're sitting on. Probably not many.
Nah, not a lot.
But they seem well run.
Forests, maybe. I don't know what else.
Timber.
Although, I mean, like, maybe they have some shit. Ukraine, for whatever reason, is like
The wheat
resource
heart
rich.
of Europe, yeah.
Not just wheat, but they have a bunch of like rare earth minerals and natural gas, I think.
That's what
too.
we're in there for, brother. There's always a trail of rare earth minerals.
Yeah.
Wherever
those are. Poland's just going to be sweet. Poland is sweet. I would go to Poland right now.
Yeah.
The only problem is I feel like I'm sure there is like Polish beer, but like my trips to Europe I would prefer the beer countries to the wine or vodka countries.
What's wrong with the wine countries? A lot of wine countries are beautiful. You got Italy, Portugal, Spain.
I get that. Italy has
Greece.
Beer. Italy has beer that I like too, though. So that's fine. I can do that. Greece, I just, it doesn't super interest me.
Well, you've never been to Europe at all, right?
No.
I'm the most cultured man on this podcast.
Yeah,
Who
absolutely.
would have guessed that?
Absolutely.
That's insane.
But I want to do like Ireland, England, Germany, Czechia, whatever the fuck you call it.
You can skip England.
Fair enough. No, I want to go.
I wasn't impressed.
I
was in London. It was fine.
I still want to go. But Belgium, these countries with dope beer.
I would like to go to a Premier League game. That's about it.
Yeah.
Go to Wembley.
No, I wouldn't want to do Wembley. I want to do like a more homely stadium.
Okay. Like the third stage of European soccer.
I don't want to do... Well, actually, I would do that. Yeah. I would go to a, for all intents and purposes, minor league game.
Fair enough. His son, Frederick II, Fritz, was awakened each morning by the firing of a cannon. That was his alarm clock.
I mean, it's useful.
Fire the Fritz cannon.
It's fucking useful.
At
It
the
sounds
age-
like his dad was like LARPing a little bit.
A little bit.
I'm sure he was in
He was about
battles.
that life, though.
Yeah.
His dad certainly was not a fraud.
No, in that day and age, you're fighting.
At the age of 6, though, maybe Fritz was LARPing a bit, he was given his own regiment of children to drill as cadets, child soldiers.
Good Lord.
At 6. And a year later, he was even given his own miniature arsenal.
Oh, of weapons.
Mm-hmm. At 7.
Okay. Yeah, first grade is kind of when you want to do that.
Not kindergarten. You still have nap time in kindergarten.
No. But by first grade, nap time's over. You've got time to learn how to
I
clean
love
a
7.
gun.
I was what, second grade? Ish.
6, 7 is first grade. 7, 8, second grade.
I was a young, May birthday, so
Okay.
end of the year birthday.
Yeah, you didn't turn 7 until late.
I was still one of the biggest kids in the school, though. Grew too early.
Yeah, your parents were like, we'd like to hold him back. You know, we heard it's good for boys. And like, that ogre? No.
Can't. I'm the same size I am now.
Like, he's got a beard.
I did have a mustache when I was like in 5th grade.
Yeah,
I was that kid.
Yeah, I've talked about this before. There was a kid in my class who was like the first one to have like facial hair and stuff. He was like 5th, 6th grade. And he was like a man. He had a man's body by 8th grade. And he stayed that size the rest of his life. Like, he's not big.
I will always remember, and shouts to him, I don't know if he's dead or not or in prison, but Anthony King played him in 7th grade basketball. He was like 6'6", dunking on fools. He was the greatest 7th grade basketball player I ever saw.
You know, as much as like these basketball players like that, we talk about like, and I guess football players too, we talk about like, oh man, what happened? The problem is everyone tells them they're so talented and people get in their heads and they only think they're great, and that's why they have fucked up like personalities, and they're really entitled. But honestly, the biggest part of it might be not the people in your ear, but that you actually feel like God on a basketball court.
Mm-hmm. Shouts to my own father, who never gave me any credit during sports games.
Because if you're 6'6" in seventh grade, you are God between those lines.
Dude, fifth grade football. I already had like 3 years under my belt because I started Pee Wee at Prospect Park in second grade. And I already had probably severe CTE from doing nutcrackers and Oklahoma drills.
Yeah, of course.
I was a fullback linebacker, bigger than everybody else. They just handed me the ball. I was slow as shit, but nobody could tackle me.
You were Mike Allstott.
Yeah. Dude, I had Mike Allstott jersey. And I had the fucking neck roll.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably thought you were God.
I got kicked out of youth soccer because I was too physical.
That's a gentleman's sport. Although, honestly, I've seen some pretty big hits in this World Cup, I feel like. I've seen some gnarly shots.
It's in America now. Need those big hits.
Yeah.
Need that hit stick action. Fritz was more interested in music, books, and French culture, which were forbidden by his father as decadent and unmanly.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
As Fritz's defiance for his father's rules increased, Frederick William would frequently beat or humiliate Fritz. There were instances where he was beaten for being thrown off a horse, and another time when he got the cane for wearing gloves in cold weather. Don't be wearing them gloves in the snow, boy.
That's like in, I don't know if you remember from the Ice Bowl episode we did a while back.
Where they were bitches if you wore sleeves.
Well, sleeves, certainly, but I think it was...
I think that kind of translates to football today.
It does, but it was specifically, I think it was the Cowboys, it might have been the Packers, I don't remember which one. This is the famous NFL championship game that led to one of the Super Bowls, one or two, I don't remember which one. Anyway, it was like 30 below zero. It's how William Dafoe's face got frozen in its horrific figure that it is, because he was there as a child. But one of those teams, the offensive line coach was like, "Don't wear gloves. They'll think you're afraid if you wear gloves." So they had to go out there and put their hands on the frozen grass
and just lose digits.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it led to Super Bowl I.
That was super. Okay.
Or actually, no, because no, Super Bowl I was in January of 1967, so it would have been Super Bowl II.
Okay,
I think
it is Super Bowl II.
That makes more sense. But at the age of 16, Frederick had a relationship with Peter Karl Christoph von Keith.
What? Who?
Multiple names. A lot of names.
No, I'm not. I want to go back to the other part. He had a relationship with him?
Frederick the Great is a gay dude.
Okay. Actually, I think I heard that, but I just assumed it was like Abraham Lincoln was gay type of thing.
A lot of confirmed-ish reports about Freddy 2 getting all up in other dudes' guts.
Okay. I mean, his father taught him to dominate.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know what you want.
This man was the 17-year-old page of his father. Rumors finally reached King Frederick William that the two were getting down.
That can't be great. I can't be a great reaction.
For military hard-ass dad?
Yeah. Feel like...
Don't ask, don't tell.
He definitely didn't want to know.
Mm-mm.
He's very, very upset when that information lodged itself in his brain, I imagine.
As a result, Keith was dismissed from his service to the king and sent away to a regiment by the Dutch border to go serve in war.
So he sent him to die.
Sent him to die. While Frederick was sent to the king's hunting lodge in order to repent for his sins.
Who honestly feels like Frederick got off pretty light.
For now. Kind of a little context as well. Frederick William once killed 3,000 wild boars in a month during one of his hunting expeditions, which I find rad and adds more to who his father was. 3,000 boars in a month.
This guy just wanted to murder shit.
He would definitely be up in the helicopter, just mowing them down on Texas lands.
I mean, if I wasn't helicopter averse, I would do that. That sounds fucking sweet.
I know, but we'll never get in helicopters.
And I'd be like, hey, someone asked me how you shoot boars. Someone asked me, how do you shoot boars? And they're like, what? Like, does someone ask you that? And they're like, well, how do you shoot boars? Be like, you just don't lead them so much.
That's honestly my favorite thread ever on Twitter.
What? Oh,
was why you need assault rifles for hogs.
And everyone,
people
city
like,
folk were making fun of them.
Yeah. And they're like, no, actually, there's like 30 to 50 at all times just fucking up your land.
Coming to I mean, a pack of wild boars, I feel like if it just ran into your backyard, they would eat one of your kids if they could.
Oh, almost certainly.
They'll eat anything. They're fucking savage.
It's a classic mobster move is to feed bodies to pigs.
Yeah, that's what they did in Deadwood. It's how Gary Oldman dies in Hannibal.
They do it.
The sequel to Silence of the Lambs.
They do it in the Peaky Blinders movie.
Yeah, pigs eat everything, man. They're fucking horrific.
Is that why you can't keep pigs as pets? They'll just
can't-
chomp on your little baby.
You can, but I wouldn't put a baby around it, yeah. I don't know. I mean, they eat their own babies, but only the sick ones.
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah,
If you don't want to get eaten, then don't get eaten.
Mom decides pretty quick. She's like, this one's got a limp.
That makes me feel not as bad about eating pigs. They're highly intelligent creatures. They're super tasty.
They choose that life.
But yeah, they would eat you if they could.
Yeah. Never forget that. A cow wouldn't.
Cow wouldn't touch you.
No.
But again, incredibly tasty.
Yeah, the best meat on earth. But a pig, if they could, they would. And if we let them.
That is the most terrifying thing out there currently is the tick that makes you allergic to meat.
Yeah, that's why camping's stupid.
Makes me not want to go out in my tent ever again.
Why would you?
Or out into society, the wilderness. I got to stay inside.
Yeah.
I got to protect myself from these ticks so I can eat steak.
Yeah. Why would you do that? Speaking of the wilderness, I saw a really funny history reel the other day made by an idiot, I assume. And it was like talking about prehistoric life, like Paleolithic life. And
why? Just because he disagrees with you, he's a moron.
He was basically he's talking about life, and then at one point it goes, you have a daughter, you love her dearly, but she doesn't make it through the winter, and you bury her, and then like a sentence and a half later, it's like, at no point in human history will life be as good as yours is. It's just like your daughter died from winter.
Going back to my point earlier, revoking that parent card.
Yeah, that caveman's parent card, gone.
I did see, Jake sent me this meme, the first recorded instance of psychedelic use was, I think, in like 2000 BC. Somebody smoked out of like a puma bone, DMT. Can you imagine that trip?
Where'd they get DMT?
DMT is just natural.
Okay.
You get off plants and stuff.
Okay.
What do you think DMT was?
I thought it was a little more laboratory.
You can extract it, but I think it naturally can come off plants.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I assumed it was like. I assumed you were basically telling me like, yeah. A fucking guy in ancient Babylon was ripping lines of cocaine.
That guy time traveled though, in a cave, smoking
Out of a puma bone?
out of a puma bone.
But also people were doing psychedelics way before that. Certainly.
Probably.
Eating weird mushrooms and shit.
But I guess that's like the physical evidence we have.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
We have the puma bone.
And they were like, oh my God.
There's residue of DMT on it.
DMT in here. Yeah. That's rough if that's your only drug.
Would you partake?
If I had nothing else to do, if no one was making beer.
They probably had other stuff.
In 2000 BC.
Stuff to chew on.
In 2000 BC, wine and beer are prevalent.
Mm-hmm.
And mead. So, yeah, that guy just wanted to go to space.
Frederick's mother, Queen Sophia, was the sister of the new king of England, George II, and naturally sought to forge an even closer tie between the two royal families. Frederick William opposed this, but Fritz planned to flee to England and marry Princess Amelia in defiance to his dad.
What the fuck does Frederick William want? He hates the French, even though they're a really good army in this time period, by the way.
He despises the French. If you even mention the French, he's out.
So that
He's
is
gonna beat you with
actually
a cane.
I think one thing that Germany inherits from the fact that they're really just like Prussia kind of convinces the rest of the German states to join them and become the German Empire. One thing I feel like Germany really inherits as a whole is Prussia's like a sort of little man syndrome. They're always angry that they're like the 4th to 6th most powerful country in Europe. Like they ain't England, they ain't fucking France, they ain't Russia. I mean, they could probably beat Russia, but Russia's still just bigger and more powerful. Like they could win on the battlefield. I don't know. They're not Austria. Like Austria's still a big motherfucker.
That's where Frederick William wants his allegiances to be, is Austria.
Germanic countries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But like, there's all like really Prussia's like they really like punch above their weight, but they are still like 4th or 5th place at best. I feel like most of the time, and it pisses them off. And then when Germany becomes Germany, they're still pissed because they're like, God damn it! All these other countries have like these sweet colonies, and they don't take us seriously, and blah blah blah. Like that little man syndrome, that sort of jealousy. I don't know. Probably caused 2 world wars.
It's those mid-tier fraternities that want to take the next step. You know, we got lock down Zeta for homecoming, or it's a fucking bust.
It's like you're just like a middle tier fraternity shows up to fight you, and you're like, what are you doing here?
You have 60 guys. We're a house of 140.
Why? Get out. Just leave. Well, come out here, pussies.
But a lot of them do mixed martial arts.
That's the problem with those smaller houses.
Yeah.
There's
they train together.
There's just psychos in there that'll just do psycho shit.
And that's why they didn't get a bid from any other bigger house.
Yeah.
They were a problem one night at a party, got too drunk, put a hole in the wall.
At minimum. Or the type of like kid who's rushing and like he's like, I gotta prove myself to the brother. They're like just trying to start a fight at a party, and everyone's like,
chill out, dude.
What the fuck are you doing?
You brought no girls, and now you're trying to fight everyone here. Please leave.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
He attempted to make a run to England with Prussian army officer and best friend, and alleged lover, Hans Hermann von Katt.
I'm not. I don't take best friend seriously in this for the rest of the story.
Mm-mm. Von Katt agreed to accompany Frederick to France, where he would obtain temporary sanctuary before crossing the Channel to England. At the last moment, though, another conspirator informed the king of his son's intentions. Furious, the king had Frederick and Katt arrested and thrown into prison.
Look, it's funnier that his dad got angrier about him potentially being inside France than being inside another man. And I think it's because he thought being inside of France was gayer.
I think it's both. And it's defying his orders. He wants to set up a marriage to Austria. His mom's like, nah, England's the way to go. We're going to sneak you out with your gay lover. Because he's only marrying to pump a child into somebody and then continue to live that gay life.
Okay, but here's the thing. None of these people need to be in love.
No. Very rarely are they.
Yeah. He just needs to pump a child in her. That's all he has to do.
It's all about alliances. It's like, I need that army. I need that road.
I'll tell you what. I'd rather have the British Navy on my side than the Austrian army.
Yeah.
For this guy's an idiot.
He's a proud man.
It also sounds like he's got a little bit of a Hitler streak in him in terms of just like, the Germanic people are the greatest people. We are the heir to the Aryans. It's like, dude, you can be whatever fuck you think you are, but that British Navy's going to starve you to death.
If you're a king of any nation of Prussia's size, I feel like you have to buy your own height.
Fair.
Otherwise, who will?
Yeah, you got to talk yourself. He's like instead of a middle tier fraternity, it's like a middle tier college football program where the coach comes in, Eli Drinkwitz, and he's like, "This sky's the limit at this school. I'll tell you what, we are as good of a program as there is in the country, and we're gonna win. It's goals national championship here."
I feel like you're talking about Ole Miss right now.
That one too. Ole Miss, Missouri, doesn't matter. It's just that's what.
Do you think you're on equal footing with Ole Miss?
Historically, certainly.
Okay. Last couple of years, not so much.
That's not true. We've had better years than them.
They got to the semis.
I get that. They had a better overall they're very whatever.
Frederick William then ordered Cot beheaded for his role in the plot. He then had the executioner's block placed directly in front of Fritz's cell.
Well, yeah, of course.
You need to make a point.
Yeah.
So
No son of mine's going to be inside another country called France.
chops off his son's lover's head
Yeah.
right in front of his son. And afterwards, Fritz was court-martialed.
Hell, he court-martialed his own son.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he was like, oh, no. Oh, no.
Well, the king then intended to have his own son executed for his second allegation of buggery with Lunkot.
Okay. Of course, that doesn't go through because obviously we know he lives, but also there's no way mom's letting that happen.
It's not mom.
Wow, really?
Mom has no power here. But there is a man that does. The Holy Roman Emperor, Charles VI, intervenes. Claims that a prince could only be tried by the imperial diet of the Holy Roman Empire itself. He's still in prison from September 2nd to November 19th, 1731, and eventually exiled from court until February 1732. Frederick William then had his son repent and married him off to Princess Elizabeth Christine of Brunswick Wolfenbüttel Bevern, whatever that is.
So some Germanic kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fritz didn't get along with her in the least.
Also, like
Actually despised her.
a bit of, I mean, they were choosing between Austria and England, and then they got to settle for Brunswick.
Didn't play his cards right.
No. Take England. This guy sucks. Fuck Prussia.
Well, that's why he's a part of this episode.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. But, like, I don't know. These Germanic countries just piss me off. The powerful ones. The smaller ones are kind of just whatever.
Freddie William then becomes more violent as he developed PCT, which gave him gout, obesity, and frequent crippling stomach pains.
Gout just means he's rich.
Yeah, but it's bad luck for a guy that is, quote-unquote, soldier king.
Right. Right. What wars did he win? What did he fight? He's fighting the Dutch, I guess.
I think he stepped in for a second with our boy Charles the 12th.
Of Sweden?
Yeah.
Okay. So some minor action. And he's no Frederick the Great, who's largely considered one of the greatest generals of all time.
He died in 1740 at the age of 51, and Fritz did not mourn or grieve and made no public statements about it. So that was our first relationship of heartwarming father-sons throughout history. What'd you think there?
Very Prussian. Very Prussian. Prussia, I feel like in a lot of ways, Prussia's like the Sparta of Germany.
Okay.
It's the military. It's like a very militarized society because the German states, like once the German Empire united, there was a minute where because they had absorbed all these other German states like Bohemia and Bavaria and stuff like that, it was a really like sort of like the cultural leader in Europe in terms of like art and literature as well as military. Not maybe leader as military, but elite at military because of the Prussians. But like they kind of got like the best of everything by uniting the German states. But these fucking wannabe Spartan ass motherfuckers were just like, no, the most important thing is to be tough and strong. And it's funny because like just like the Spartans, they always get beat.
Child soldiers too.
They always get beat by these
Throw
other
them out to
countries.
the wilderness and see if they come back.
Yeah, they always get beat by these other countries that they're like, because they're gay. They're so gay. Look at them painting.
But they're bad tactically, those Spartans.
I think they're bad strategically, especially.
Logistically,
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
certainly.
Believe it or not, I feel like that's actually the biggest thing is the countries that are more diversified, I guess you could say, in terms of their interests, tend to be better logisticians, and logistics win wars, baby.
Next up, we have Ivan the Terrible.
He was a bad dad?
His bad dad. I know it's hard to believe with that name.
Yeah, I think there's actually a famous painting.
There is a very famous painting
of him being a bad dad.
him being an awful dad. It's worse than you think. Ivan the Terrible
Yeah, by the way, he looks like a vampire in that painting.
Yeah. Had at least 6, possibly 8 wives, although only 4 of them were recognized by the church.
I mean, first off, he's Russian, so
Do Orthodox Russian shit.
yeah, they're just weird.
3 of them were allegedly poisoned by his enemies or by rival aristocratic families who wanted to promote their daughters to be brides. He had 9 offspring from multiple marriages, but most prominently with his first wife, Anastasia.
Okay. Is this where his son he abuses comes from?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of those sons was Ivan Ivanovich.
Okay. Does that mean Ivan, son of Ivan?
Probably.
It probably does, yeah.
Probably. And he is generally believed to have been killed by his father.
Well, that's what the painting says.
Mm-hmm.
I can't, that's like seared into my brain, mostly for how creepy Ivan the Terrible looks in it. Like, literally, he looks like Nosferatu with a beard. I can't tell if he's crying or if he's about to feed on him.
I think he's supposed to be crying, technically, in the painting.
It looks like he's about to feed.
Well, it was done by Ilya Repin 300 years later. Don't know if I'm saying that right. Probably not.
Doesn't matter.
And Ivan's relationship with his father really began to deteriorate during the later stages of the Lovinian War, where he was angry with his father's failures in the military.
I mean, Russia and being underwhelming in a war is a tale as old as time.
Yeah. It's like apple pie in America, baby.
Yeah. Tale as old as time. That's why they celebrate World War II so hard. It's like the only one they won.
We threw so many bodies at Stalingrad.
We fucking did it.
Don't you forget. Russia won that war.
Yeah.
Wasn't America, it was Russia.
Sure. Let's see how you would have done against the Germans alone with no one bombing their factories. I'm sure you would have done fucking great.
We should have let them take each other out.
We really, yeah. Just sit on the... If it wasn't for the Holocaust, I would be 100% on board with that. Like, if the Germans weren't executing people, I'd be like, just let them kill each other. Just let them fucking annihilate each
Well,
other.
the Russians were doing their own Holocaust.
I get that. Man, maybe we should have just let them... we should have just said, like... Just... Really, like, the best way to play that, like, if you had a time machine, it's like, man, World War II kind of couldn't have gone any great. Better. Here's what you do, actually. You somehow extract as many fucking European Jews and gypsies and gays and disableds as you can. Get them out of there.
I was going to say there's probably a certain part of the people listening to the show that probably think we should have let the two taking each other out with the current geopolitical state.
Yeah, probably. I'm going to say save the innocent that they were trying to put into camps. And then, yeah, just let them slaughter each other.
So it all went down. This is really, I mean, he's an abusive father. He's not really there for his kids.
He's
he
a
be?
Russian in the, 16th century?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the major issue comes November 19th, 1581. That's really what we're going to talk about right now.
Okay.
Elder Ivan began yelling at his son's wife for being unsuitably dressed during her advanced pregnancy. You're dressed like a whore.
With what? Like her belly showing?
Their belly showing or something? Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Nothing fits me, and we're in Russia, so we can't afford clothes, even though we're royals.
Cover up!
Just put a shawl on.
Get a fucking
That is
burlap
funny.
sack.
That is funny that he was just like yelling at a pregnant lady, like, "You're gross. Cover up."
Well, not only did he yell at a pregnant lady, he begun to attack the pregnant lady,
Yeah.
causing her to lose her child,
Oh.
causing the miscarriage of his grandson.
Did he punch her in the stomach?
He was just beating her.
Jesus.
And I guess the stress just killed the kid.
Where was Ivan Ivanovich?
Well, here he comes to the rescue, you would think.
Cavalry arrived a little late.
Younger Ivan then starts wrestling with his dad. They start going blow for blow. But Elder Ivan takes a pointed staff and just domes his kid.
Pussy. He was losing. He grabbed an object. He was losing.
Kills his son. Kills his grandson. Son's wife's still alive, but obviously doesn't want to be after this. Yeah. And Ivan's
By
death.
the way, where is she from? Is she Russian?
I didn't look at it.
Because that's a nightmare if you get married into the Russian court. You just have to leave like whatever sweet place you're from, like Austria or even like Lithuania, let alone anywhere else.
Not only was this incredibly fucked up, it then ultimately has dire consequences for Russia.
Yeah, they just lost their heir, right? To the
It
throne.
leaves no competent heir to the throne because the only person left is like Fedor the First, who's incredibly unprepared. And once he gets in office on the throne and he dies, he has no succession plan. And it becomes this political period in Russia known as the Time of Troubles.
First off, what a nightmare in terms of like, you personally have no, you're like, well, I'm not going to be czar. So why would I prepare for that?
Yeah.
It's like getting,
It's honestly the best way to go.
it's literally like you're not taking physics. Like you don't have a physics class.
Being the younger son, having a good relationship with your older brother, not threaten him with any type of
You're like,
usurper thing.
I'm cool.
Be like, yo,
Do
you
it.
have that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to like drink, eat, bang.
Yeah. Have fun.
I'm going to enjoy my life as a rich man.
Yeah. If you think you won
With-
the lottery, I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
Because I won the lottery. But like truly, like that situation being thrust onto the throne at the last second, it's like you're in high school or college, you're not taking physics, and all of a sudden someone comes up to you and they're like, here is a physics exam. If you do not pass this, you will not graduate.
I'm studying film.
Yeah, like what? Like you will fail it and accidentally kill 5 people while you try to take it.
It's not a winning scenario. And
No.
then, yeah, because of this, your entire country goes to shit.
It's already shit. It's a shitty country.
Worse.
Yeah, worse than the shit it already was.
So that's Ivan Terrible. That's all I could really find on. Because it's not really confirmed.
What do you mean that's all you could really find? He's so much worse than the first one.
But I meant with his son specifically.
Yeah.
There's
That's all you
limited
need.
knowledge.
That's all you need. I understand that Frederick the Great had sort of a lifetime of abuse, but I would actually take a lifetime of the abuse that guy got.
Made him a
versus-
good emperor, right? A good king.
He was a good king. I would take that over my dad making my wife miscarry and then murdering me. That's worse than killing my boyfriend.
It's incredibly fucked up.
Yeah, that is worse.
And that's the pain, and it's him holding his son.
Being like,
What have I done?
He's got like he looks like a vampire. He's just like,
Officially, though, on the record, they can never confirm that he killed his son, but his son dies in strange circumstances. There's this painting that happens 300 years later, which kind of paints the narrative, literally.
yeah.
But I'm just buying it.
I'd buy anything I hear about Russian czars.
I think
The
Russia,
burden of
even
proof-
in the 60s, tried to do like an investigation into it. I'm not trusting that either. So
Yeah,
Russia.
No. Oh, actually, it turns out Ivan the Terrible was Ivan the Wonderful, and he is an angel in heaven now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, heaven doesn't exist. He's just... Who fucking knows what they think?
And then last up for our little Great Father episode.
Our Father's Day spectacular. We're recording it on Father's Day.
Comes out the next day. But you can be a great father any day of the year. Or a bad father.
If anything, I'm a worse father on Father's Day.
Yeah, because you're expecting something.
Well, I'm more just like, it's Father's Day, which means it's the day I do not father.
You get a break.
Yeah.
That's all you can really ask for. I don't want a tie or a coffee mug. I want to be able to watch the game.
Didn't watch any World Cup today.
Have a beer. Watch the Open.
Gonna have a lot of beers today.
Get a DUI. Have you bail me out?
Well, let's hope not.
Not right now, yeah. You can't afford it. We can't afford it. Subscribe to our Patreon.
There's no time you can afford a DUI.
I mean, there are certainly times when you can afford a DUI.
Yeah, more.
And I'll tell you a man that could afford a DUI right now.
Who?
And that's Joe Kennedy Sr.
All right. Yeah, he can afford 1,000 DUIs.
Yeah. And we're talking about one specific child.
Oh, I know which one.
Yeah. I know you know the story. And you could probably help add to it.
And
But for those out there that are unfamiliar of what happened to RFK and JFK's forgotten sister.
yeah, the fun one.
The fun one.
Well, they were all fun. In fact, one
a
of the
prereq
Kennedy
for the
children's
Kennedys.
biggest problems, like across the board of
They're
this generation of Kennedys,
fun?
they were all too fun.
But it's probably because their dad was putting all this pressure on them
Yeah.
all the time.
Actually,
They had to let loose.
the only one who might not have been that fun was Joe Jr. Oh, no, we knew Joe Jr. was fun. He was banging that Brazilian spy
Yeah.
before he was like, the Nazis might not be that bad. Or after. Yeah, because at first he was like, we did an episode on that, how Joe Jr. was like, I went to Germany and I was impressed.
Yeah, the Brazilian model fucked the Nazism out of them.
Yeah, which honestly, Nazism shouldn't be that hard to get out of you, but after seeing that picture, she could fuck any belief out of me.
She held up.
Yeah.
Them
Yeah.
South American women, man. We're talking about Rosemary Kennedy and her relationship with her father. At 23 years old, doctors told Joe Kennedy Sr. that a form of psychosurgery would help calm her mood swings and stop her occasional violent outburst.
So she was. What were the violent outbursts? Like, so was she like? Did she actually have something? Like, was she bipolar or something?
She might have been bipolar,
Okay.
but that's
Obviously
not a reason to
doesn't
do what she's about
justify
to go
what
through.
happened. But I'm not sure because like it is one thing if it's like, oh, like no, she's actually a manic depressive, and these morons in the 20s or 30s are just like, well, obviously there's only one way to handle this: scramble her brains. Like, you know what I mean? Like, versus like she was just more like this didn't happen to this woman, but more like was it Alice Roosevelt, Teddy's daughter, who was just like a firecracker?
Yeah, she would go on like cruises and jump into the pool naked.
Yeah. I think that was Alice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know she was like an Alice Roosevelt type or
I mean, she was just like her dad. A little too much like her dad.
Alice. Oh yeah,
But probably a better time. Probably a better hang.
absolutely. Because she's if Teddy Roosevelt takes off his clothes, he wants to wrestle a bear. If Alice takes off her clothes, she wants to wrestle you.
Rosemary's erratic behavior frustrated her parents. Her father was especially worried that she would shame and embarrass the family and damage the political career of his other kids.
Specifically,
Well, first, Joe Jr.
Joe Jr. But an airplane.
Then
did
JFK.
that. Yeah.
Then RFK. He kept moving to another child when he had to.
I mean, the other three all had massive political careers.
He did his job.
Yeah, he succeeded.
Chase, come here, dude. Come on, man. Come on up. Let the good people at home see you on camera. He's a little grump right now. But,
He doesn't like his hospice care.
yeah, we're not Hassan Piker, though. We're not going to shock him.
No.
If he's acting a fool, you're just going to have to hear it. You're going to have to put up with it. It's
This
fine.
dog does not like when his house gets turned into a studio.
Yeah, he doesn't have a ton of room to walk right here by the couch with all the cameras and the lights.
No.
But you're just going to have to deal with it, dude. Just lay down. You'll be fine. So Kennedy requests the surgeons perform a lobotomy on Rosemary in November of 1941.
Boy. So, okay, we're not in World War II yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
It is going on.
Yeah. But we're a month away.
Kennedy did not inform his wife of the procedure until after it was completed, and he actually hid it from the rest of the family for 2 decades. I don't know how he did that,
What did he say? A brick fell on her?
or that
Piano fell on her?
I think he just hit her. Like, yeah, Rosemary just went off. Don't know where she's at. She's not contacting us.
JFK at no point was like, Father, I was wondering, I have not seen my sister in 15 years.
He was distracted.
Yeah.
Maybe Senior was just feeding him the horse.
Yeah. Yeah, Joe Sr. is just like, well, John, Jack, here's a whore.
Forgets about his sister immediately.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, all right. Well, I'll see you later, Father. Wonderful again.
I mean, think about your early TFM days. How often were you thinking about your sister?
Rarely.
Yeah. It works.
Rarely. Yeah. Yeah.
The procedure was a total disaster and left Rosemary Kennedy permanently incapacitated.
It's a fucking vegetable.
She had the mental capacity of a 2-year-old child.
What did she say? Wasn't she an adult?
23.
What? What is she?
Listen, at that time, you could just put any woman that talked out against you to the loony bin.
You could do that to a 23-year-old. Like
They didn't have rights.
in 1941, they had enough rights to not get lobotomized against their will.
You find
He talked her into
the
it.
proper loopholes.
He talked her into it.
He talked to one of her personalities into it.
I mean, Jesus Christ. So what happened? They just went too deep?
Well, she ends up not being able to walk or speak intelligibly, was incontinent, and immediately institutionalized. In 1949, she was relocated to Jefferson, Wisconsin, where she lived the rest of her life on the grounds of the St. Coletta School for Exceptional Children, or formerly known as the St. Coletta Institution for Backward Youth.
Okay. Those are two very different things.
Very different. Kennedy did not visit his daughter at the institution ever.
Yeah, of course not. I mean, I actually get that.
Didn't want to see his own mistake.
Yeah, he can't look his worst sin in his eye. And by the way, honestly, in some ways, got, I think, at least 2 of his children killed. Because for all intents and purposes, she's dead. And as far, like, he killed that person.
Yeah.
She was still alive, but her mind was dead.
Did you know how long she lived?
To like the 80s?
2005.
Holy shit.
Rosemary Kennedy lived to 2005.
So Ted just kept her alive?
I guess.
The Ted visitor, I hope?
I hope. I didn't really look into Ted. But you got to think somebody was keeping her afloat.
Well, yeah, the Kennedy money
Well,
was,
the money,
certainly.
the money will, those checks cash.
Good God. She lived for
She honestly,
84 years. Wait,
they weren't paying attention to her.
No,
She could have been dead
64
for 30 years,
Yeah.
and they just kept her in the hospital bed.
64 years after that happened, she lived.
She outlived JFK by quite a bit, by a half century.
Yeah. What was I going to say about that? I don't even know what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, Kennedy. Joe Kennedy. I think because his kids, at least JFK and Joe Jr., I'm not sure. RFK might have been too young, and I think Ted was too young to be in the war. But Joe Jr. and JFK were both obviously old enough to be in the war because they were in it. And credit to them, but like they took on like dangerous jobs in the war. Like Joe Jr. was like, if you want to get elected as a Catholic man in this country to high office, not just a senator in Massachusetts, any fucking Catholic can do that. You need to like go do your shit. Like you need to go do crazy shit. PT boat, not an easy job. Fucking bomber pilot, which is what Joe Jr. was, I believe.
Well,
Or
yeah.
but not he might have been a pilot, but on a bomber I mean that crazy, crazy dangerous.
Well, he dies.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, he
But he doesn't
dies.
even die on a.
Was it a training?
No, it was an insanely dangerous mission. So if you recall, because we did the Joe Jr. episode, how Joe Jr. died was they were trying to do drone warfare, basically. And what they did was, this is obviously way back in the day, it's in the 40s, they loaded up, I think, a B-24. I don't remember which one it was, but I think it was a B-24. They just loaded up a B-24 with a shit ton of dynamite.
And they would just have the pilot eject.
It parachute out, yeah. So and then the plane would be radio controlled.
That's right.
All the way to Europe. But the radio controls were both for flight and for detonation. And at this point in radio control, it was the equivalent of, like, if you remember playing laser tag as a kid with those laser tag sets you could take home, you could shoot those laser tag sets with a TV remote control. Right?
Yeah.
So there's certain frequencies that can just hit
And I
these
bet
things.
your cheating ass always did.
I'm not taking a TV remote control out to the backyard.
Just like, pew, pew, pew.
I had the gun for that. It had a longer range than the remote.
Yeah, you dual weld.
Just
One gun, one remote. Fucking John Wick over here.
so they think that Joe Jr.'s plane just caught a stray radio signal.
Fucked him.
Thing exploded, full of dynamite.
Yeah.
He was liquefied.
Well, he went out fast.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah. Didn't feel a thing, I imagine.
Just got incinerated to the next life.
Yeah. But
Perfectly fine.
that was an extremely dangerous mission that he took, and he was already doing a dangerous job in general. If I recall correctly, I could be wrong about that. But he was in the Air Corps.
Yeah.
And then, JFK.
And that was Senior's prize child. He always referred to Jack as the spare.
Joe Jr. was the one that was supposed to be president. He was the oldest.
Plus, JFK had a bunch of health issues. So
Yeah.
he wasn't putting a ton of stock into John.
Yeah, JFK was a little more silly also. You go look
Goofball.
up. There's always it's actually very popular right now. I don't know why. I think it just makes its rounds on the internet, but there's a lot of JFK photos.
Him on the beach.
Or no, him at Harvard, posing in funny poses with his bros, basically.
Yeah. A lot of gay stuff.
Yeah, it's just basically
Homoerotic stuff.
look at us, we're queer. Let's
used to be
make
funny.
a queer pose.
But yeah, I mean, that is pretty much Rosemary Kennedy and her dad, Senior. And those are three of the worst, or I guess, depending on how you look at it, best fathers in human history.
Two of them had some pretty exceptional offspring.
And they made them great men.
Well, not Joe, but Joe didn't get that far.
Who's your favorite dad?
Of the three, it's Joe Jr. for sure.
Joe Senior.
Or yeah, Joe Sr. for sure. He was by far the best parent out of the three, somehow.
Bit of a hard ass himself, pushing his kids into politics, and they're going to do what I tell them to do. He's creating a political dynasty.
To his credit, I will say this.
He's like a Tywin Lannister type.
Yeah, he kind of was. But also, it was almost a little, I think you could say, civil rightsy, because when Joe Jr. was coming up, and even when the Kennedys, even when JFK was running for president, Catholics were still fairly othered, and the Irish were still fairly othered, and
The struggles of our people.
the Joe Senior was like, "I'm ending this. I'm going to be the one who has the Irish and the Catholics break through because I have the fucking means to do it."
They killed him for it. JFK.
Yeah,
Being Catholic.
this is what people don't realize. It was like,
Never changed my mind.
it's because of Vietnam or something. They killed him because he was Catholic.
Also, they killed Biden. People don't know this.
They
killed Biden.
assassinated Biden.
And then they replaced him with a clone because he was Catholic. And they thought he was answering to the Pope.
No presidents have been more oppressed than Catholic presidents.
The Catholic people.
Think about it. Both Catholic presidents lost their brains during their presidency.
And we're slowly getting back our power with the Pope. Finally.
Thank God. We're back.
We're so bad.
What are you going to do about it?
taste it, world.
But I won't vote for J.D. Vance for president because he's a convert.
Yeah, no converts. You
No
gotta
converts.
be baptized as a baby.
Yeah, no converts.
That's how it works. I don't. What's like a Catholic version of a Kabbalah bracelet?
Convert. Fucking Baldwin LARPer ass converts.
No, but I'm saying, what is like the physical thing they would wear? Oh, is it like a giant wooden rosary that they wear?
No, it's a Kiro.
fashion?
It's a Kiro tattoo.
Kiro tat. Okay. Isn't that like a Sigma Chi tattoo?
Maybe, but obviously the Kiro. It is Greek letters, but it's Chi and Rho. I don't know why. I don't know why. It was always called Kiro for me as a kid.
Yeah.
But it's Chi and Rho. That's what Constantine put on his soldier shields. Blah blah. Anyway, that is like the most performative Catholic thing you can do.
I do hate that Baldwin has become a symbol for that group
Especially funny because he's the most Christian character in the.
in the film and also in history. He's a pretty progressive king.
Yeah, and like very much like help the poor. We are all God's children. And then like people who are literally the exact opposite of that are like Baldwin fucking rules.
It's The Mask.
It's The Mask.
Ridley Scott made The Mask.
Ridley Scott's a brilliant filmmaker.
Yeah. I mean, if he doesn't have The Mask in the movie, nobody is
No.
sharing memes with him.
Obviously.
You're good. He'll come up. He'll come up when he wants to. You want to come up? You can come up.
But I do think Joe Jr. was, in a way, fighting for his people that the other two weren't. So I'll give Joe Jr. the credit, even though he scrambled his daughter's brains.
You know,
I mean, look, they're all in hell, but
in order to make a Kennedy omelet, you got to crack an egg or two.
yeah. Two.
What'd you learn today?
I actually knew I learned most of this. I knew the Ivan the Terrible story. I didn't know he miscarried his fucking grandson.
Yeah.
And
I learned that Frederick the Great was gay.
I did know that. I forgot it though. I had heard that.
You
before,
relearned
though.
it.
I relearned it. I didn't know any of the specifics about Frederick the Great's childhood though. I do all the Kennedy stuff for sure.
Of course.
But yeah.
That's your like personal research that you do for fun though.
What, the Kennedys?
Rosemary specifically.
Yeah. I just look at pics of her. Wait, was she like pretty hot too?
I don't know, man. It's
Before she got her brain scrambled?
I want to know what she looked like in 2005. She was a
don't.
vegetable for 60 years.
You don't. She was incontinent for 60 years.
That's wild. Just Terry Schiavo in it for 6 decades.
Oh man, she was a cutie.
All the Kennedys look good.
Yeah. I think she was a cutie. Yeah, she was a cutie. Yeah. Very freckly.
Crazy
but
that
Irish.
her father hid that from the family for 20 years.
They didn't want to know.
Yeah.
She does look like a Kennedy, though. You can kind of see her brother there a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what? Emma Stone to star as Rosemary Kennedy in Letters from Rosemary?
Is that coming out?
I don't know.
Or is it already out?
It's definitely not already out.
Okay. Who's today's Hitler?
Oh, boy. Dads.
Dad's everywhere.
Yeah, dads everywhere. Ironically, Hitler, not a dad.
Mm-hmm. Although, do you think there's a couple Hitler kids out there?
No. I think his wiener was weird, wasn't it?
They always say that. It's just an added insult to a man that sucks anyway. They're like, oh, he has a small dick that didn't work. It was a micro penis, and he had erectile dysfunction. It's like
One
you
nut.
can just say he was a bad guy.
What if he was actually doing all that meth because he just was like compulsively banging dudes?
Well, meth too, amphetamines keep you soft, so that might add to the erectile dysfunction.
Now, gay dudes use meth to go forever in orgies. Meth addiction is like super common in gay because too much, I guess, can make you go
If
soft.
you're young, maybe.
But the right amount just stops you
Perfect.
from
Okay.
blasting.
I would think they would lean into ecstasy.
It's meth.
Meth.
I'm telling you.
Okay. Have you done meth?
No.
Do you ever want to do meth?
No.
Sounds like a terrible time.
Yeah. No interest in doing meth. I didn't even like snorting Adderall. The one time I did it, which was on the
I do enjoy Adderall,
which
which
is
is like a molecule off meth.
Yeah, no. Taking Adderall my wife asked me recently. She was like, because she just got on Vyvanse or something, and I was telling her like, why I don't like ADD drugs. She's like,
You don't have health insurance. How are you doing?
I was like
this?
on them for the
You
longest
getting
time.
black market Vyance?
No, it's meth. But she was like, when's the last time you even did Adderall? And I was like, well, I mean, I don't know, recreationally, not terribly long ago, a couple years ago maybe.
You have
but
ADHD. How is it recreational? It's supposed to just make your brain function.
It's recreational if you take it once because you're trying to drink all day.
Okay. And just larger quantities than you're supposed to take.
No, I just would take one. If your body's not used to it, it's been out of my system for a while. So if I took an Adderall right now, I would be like God tier, like energy and everything. The problem is, you take it for a couple weeks, your body gets used to it.
Yeah. Gary knows that.
Yeah.
Gary was doing Adderall like daily.
I was talking to a doctor about that recently, and they're like, well, have you ever thought about getting back on it? And I was like, no, because after 2 weeks, it's useless. Like, my body's used to it. I was like, when I was in high school, I started taking Adderall. First week, I was just like, just like crushing it as a student. And I was like, by week 3, I was falling asleep in class again.
We should get Gary on the pod.
Well,
when he gets back in town.
You seen his reels lately?
Yeah. See that follow count though?
Yeah, fair.
That's what we gotta lean into,
No,
baby.
I love Gary.
Love Gary. And we
Gary.
also we just gotta be more controversial.
Well, we'll have other people on that are controversial, and we'll just Rogan it and not disagree.
Yeah, we don't say anything that
We don't
pushes
agree.
back.
We don't agree, but we don't disagree.
We don't ever question
We're just
what
like,
they say.
Really?
Like how we had that Roman expert on the one time.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have just lied to our faces.
Wouldn't have known.
We
He
wouldn't
did
know.
say something I disagreed with, but I couldn't have disagreed with him in a informed
Intellectual way.
way. Yeah.
Like, I don't know enough about this.
Because I was like, do you think Caesar was an asshole? Like, blah, 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 and he was like, oh, I think he was kind of left with no choice. And it's just like, I wanted to be like, I don't know. I feel like if your choice is between burning your country down to preserve yourself or not burning your country down, you don't burn your country down. But that's as far as I could go with that. I can't sit here and cite sources.
Yeah. Well, that's our episode for today. We love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. If this is your first time, please come back if you enjoyed what you heard. I mean, clearly, if you made it this far in the episode, we didn't totally lose your attention.
Well, they didn't. But
make sure to check out our Patreon, patreon.com/softcorehistory, where you get 2 additional history episodes every week.
plus,
A 4-year evergreen back catalog. So we have episodes that drop every Wednesday and Friday. And yeah, at this point, who knows how many fucking episodes we've done.
1 million. Plus, also some great audio sketches. And on a higher tier,
We do sports.
We do sports.
We do a sports show. People keep asking, hey, you and Rob should do a sports show. And we're like, we do. But
You just have to buy it.
you have to buy it because it doesn't make any financial sense for us to do an episode and then release it on YouTube to get 50 views.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to restart. And we're not going to put sports on the history feed.
No.
We do sports history, and those are our lowest listened to episodes by far.
Really?
Yeah, nobody likes sports. They're here for the history.
Man.
Jack says the same thing. He says every time I do a sports story for Jacked History,
Yeah.
nobody listens.
It's very odd because I feel like I'm a very prototypical, like, casual history buff, and I love sports.
Love sports.
But actually, at the same time, I'm not that interested in sports history. I really only want to hear about, like, people dying.
And the crazy stuff, though.
Yeah.
But we do the fun sports history. I mean, we did a World Cup thing last week. One of the hardest, most intense games ever played.
The game so violent that it's why the red card and the yellow card were invented.
We did a story about 2 swingers in New York playing for the Yankees. Literally swapped lives. Their children, their wives,
Everything.
their houses, their
They were
dogs.
actually worse fathers than anyone in this episode.
Yeah. Honestly, that's a great point.
Yeah.
And on this day after Father's Day, as you listen to it, or maybe you're listening to it for a year from now.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being great fathers. Even if you're a woman out there listening to the show, you're a great father.
I agree.
Check us out on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. Leave us a review on Spotify and Apple. Spotify, you can leave comments for every episode. Please do that.
I try to respond to all of them.
We have video on Spotify, so if you want to watch us, here we are. Apple, they don't have the tech there
It's not there
quite yet.
It's coming.
Probably. I'm sure it is.
No, it's coming very soon.
Cool. So check that out. We'll read some reviews when we get some. So if you're an Apple user, please start leaving reviews, and we'll read the best ones in a couple of weeks when we get them all together. But for Rob Fox, I'm Dan Regester. You just got soft served.